Let's check in with Turning Point's White House correspondent Monica Paige at the White House. Monica, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I was this past week. I mean, it was hot this past week, but now it's cooled off. So we're okay. We're in good shape.
Global warming is back again. No, sorry, global cooling now, which we also
Yeah.
need to be very, very concerned about. Climate change in any direction, in all directions, even during summer. Obviously horrible. Monica, the big beautiful bill, the BBB, is looming deadline is Friday. What's coming out of the White House on your end?
Yeah, so while the president doesn't have anything public scheduled here at the White House, he is making phone calls behind closed doors. He's meeting with Congress people. That includes Congressman Mike Lawler, that includes Congresswoman Lauren Boebert. And that's just a few of many names that he's been meeting with behind closed doors to get this bill passed because the American people voted for President Trump to do all the things that he said he was going to do on the campaign trail. And this bill is all encompassing. So Americans want this passed. This is pro farmer. This is pro everyday Americans. This is pro family. A lot of people are keeping their eyes on the passage of this bill. It's got to pass the House and it's got to be on the president's desk by the 4th of July, this Friday.
Monica, I don't want to drag you into editorializing here, but there's a certain point too where I almost wish President Trump was calling moderate Democrats too and seeing if they could vote for this, because again, there's a lot of stuff in there that 90% of Americans agree on. Is that just like off the table nowadays, like in this kind of weird, super polarized political climate?
I mean, that's a great question, Jobob, because on one hand, I mean, it'd be a great tactic for President Trump to call these
Mm,
Democrats, but on the other hand, they probably feel like they'll be betraying their base. And what's
yeah.
unfortunate is that the Democrats have gone so progressive that, any sort of squishy Democrat, if you will, they'll probably abandon and just pick somebody more progressive.
Yeah,
So
it's
it'll be
always
interesting to see how many jump on board with this bill. Yeah.
as you say, yeah, it is always interesting to see it in real time, the actual diversity that exists on conservatives disagree with things all the time, whereas libs are in lockstep. And how dare you vote for anything that
Yeah.
most of the people realize is a good thing, especially if it's against the narrative. Turning to the projects that we have in the foreign affairs world, what's going on re tariffs and trading with our partners around the world?
Yeah, well, major announcement coming out today. President Trump's trade deal with Vietnam, where now they'll be paying 20% tariffs coming into the country and an extra 40% tariffs on transshipping. And in return, we will be able to put our products on Vietnam's market in an open market, essentially. Vietnam's opening their market. We'll be able to add to their market, including SUVs. The president put out in a Truth Social post that he's excited to see SUVs being added to the Vietnam market. So that's a great thing for America. That's a great thing for American producers and manufacturing here in the United States, and it'll continue bringing in more revenue.
Now, I want to clarify something for our audience. You said transshipping. That does not mean that we're shipping trans people to Vietnam.
No, that does not mean that. I mean, Pride Month is over, but that does not mean shipping trans people.
Okay. Well, Monica Page at the White House, thank you so much for joining us today. To see you tomorrow.
Thanks, you guys.